Stand-up comedy is taking Senegal by storm, with a crew of young comics gaining widespread recognition. Shows with names like Dakar Fait comedy or Dakar does comedy are springing up across the capital. Everyone wants to be a comedian now because it's a very noble profession. You're on stage, you bring in a lot of people, civilized people, decent people to laugh. So really, there are a lot of young people running to be comedians. It's just that we lack support. Mustafa Niang is one of the most popular comedians in the country, boasting nearly 1 million followers on Instagram. Despite the vibrancy of the comedy scene, some topics remain off limits. In Senegal here, it's a bit complicated because there are a lot of taboos. We don't touch religion, we don't touch sex. There are a lot of taboo subjects. So you have to think things through very carefully to be able to make people laugh, to make them laugh without offending them. This sector is not organized. There are hardly any training schools, and financial insecurity is almost inevitable for anyone taking the plunge. It's a profession that I can say is not respected in Senegal, but it's up to the comedian to impose themselves and try to succeed in the profession. Industry experts now want to take Senegalese humor to international markets by encouraging comics to work more in French than in Wolof, the local language. Because the Senegalese public is really in a little cocoon of we do stand-up in Wolof and we go and see our stars who speak Wolof to us. But that doesn't necessarily help their comedians either, because they stay in the same place and cannot go and perform for an audience that isn't Senegalese at all. There are also Senegalese who don't understand Wolof. Senegal's comedians have managed to get Dakar laughing. The challenge now remains getting it hooked and avoiding inconvenient punchlines.